I was watching this podcast, the Show People podcast, live with Sir Ian McKellan. I loved it. Listen to what they say.
And as such a powerful activist, what can you advise to our trans siblings about what they can do? How can they be supported during these impossible times?
I think they're not impossible. Sometimes they feel impossible, but they're not impossible. Nothing's ever impossible. We face difficulties and hurdles and challenges before. Nothing is impossible. But listen to what Ian says, and it's a good advice.
Don't get too downhearted. I mean, look around this room. Nothing wrong with this, is there? And this wouldn't have happened 20 years ago. There wouldn't be a podcast talking about this so openly and with such concern.
And you see, what we can do is fast forward. When we had this discrimination against gay people in the past, we didn't have the technology, we didn't have all these means of visibility. And I know social media has its own downfalls, but it also has its plus side. The problem we have is through a lack of visibility and education. People are scared. And with the beauty of technology, people can see it much more quickly, much more easily. We can see real trans people, and that's really important. And I think that his point about this podcast, this media, is a really, really good one. What else does he say?
Often the misunderstanding that's abroad with regard to trans people is that, as with gay people 30 years ago, most people believe they've never met anyone who's trans. And the rest think, I'm not absolutely certain that there are any trans people. Or perhaps there are just a few.
I always say that I started this work when my first trans patient came into my room in 2015. I bet that's not true. I bet I met many before that, but my eyes were not open. There are so many people who think they've never met a trans person or there's not a trans person in their life. There are trans people in all of our lives. We just have to open our eyes, welcome them and see them. And I do worry for those haters because they definitely do have trans people in their lives and it's going to look so bad on them. But you see, people who think they've never met a trans person or haven't got trans people in their lives, they're just scared. They just don't know what it's all about. And those people are the people that we can impact by showcasing the beauty of gender identity.
They used to say that about gay people because they just simply didn't know. So I think the more that the issues are debated, the more that the arguments take place, the discussions, let's say, take place, the more people will be educated into realising that there's nothing to be frightened of.
Absolutely. There's nothing to be frightened of. Trans people are just people, and they are some of the most beautiful people that I've ever met. So keep on being visible, keep on being you, keep on being proud to be you, and let's fast forward this period where people are just wondering what this trans thing is all about. Let's be visible and showcase that beauty.